All right, well, good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for joining us here today. Very excited about the opportunity to sign this MOU with Fitchburg Public Schools. It's a project we've been working on for quite a while. It's an exciting project, and I'm glad that we have the opportunity to do this during Teacher Appreciation Week. As I think most people know, Fitchburg State has long had a proud history in education and teacher preparedness. We evolved out of the normal school system and have aggressively pursued sort of cutting-edge techniques in the classroom as far as education and teaching for a very long time. And this is an opportunity for us to extend that with changing demographic, with the understanding and the power and richness of diversity. It's important that we consider future generations and our teachers today. So we've put this program together. We're happy, very happy to partner with the Fitchburg Public Schools, for which we have many other collaborative opportunities going on. They've been a good partner, as the city, our host, always is. So our relationships are strong, and we continue to build them. We're looking very much forward to this program kicking off as a pilot and growing and building it. I had an opportunity, I think now maybe 2 weeks ago, to have met with the Senate President Karen Spilka, and we talked a little bit about this program, and I think that once the pilot takes off, this is potentially a possibility for broadening across the whole state as a very innovative way of teaching students that are interested in teaching and then moving them back into the public school district to give back and to begin their careers and sort of create a feedback loop, if you will, in terms of students and employees to the system. So with that, I'm going to turn it over to Dr. Murray. Dr. Murray is the Dean of Education, and she'll give you just a little bit more specificity with regard to where this program is headed. Thanks.
Hi. I'm thrilled to be here today. This is something that we've been working on for a while, and the collaboration with Fitchburg Public Schools is really such a joy and an honor for Fitchburg State. So I want to let people know that the research shows the value of having students see themselves in their teachers. Therefore, the innovative program which we have created with Fitchburg Public Schools really allows opportunities for students to become educators that are representative of their community. But we're creating educators with the supports in both education and financial supports. So how is this going to work? It's it's so exciting. We've started, and we have Lourdes Ramirez, who is with us today, has also been overseeing something called the Future Educator Academy. And the Future Educator Academy is built into this entire innovative program. And what happens is their freshman year, students have the opportunity to be part of micro-credentialing, taking various courses, doing CPR, and just a number of workshops, like half-day programs and things like that, where they get their micro-credentials. They also, freshman and sophomore year, have an opportunity to come visit the campus at different times, being part of the Upward Bound program as well. Junior and senior year, the students at Fitchburg High School have another opportunity to be engaged in our early college, where they can take courses that apply to their program here at Fitchburg State University. While they are enrolled in the early college program for their junior and senior year, Fitchburg Public Schools offers them the opportunity to have jobs over the summer. What does this do for them? The jobs are embedded in academics, so not only does it give them the opportunity to work with students, but it also gives them the opportunity to earn money to help them pay for college. So they are guaranteed these summer jobs, which is really very creative and very exciting, but also, like I said, gives them an experience to work with younger students and to develop some of those skills. Once they are in their junior and senior year, mostly their senior year as well, they have another opportunity to apply for 2 sources of funding which Fitchburg Public Schools has solidified. They can get funding from their alumni as well as from the Wallace Foundation. Once they are in their junior year again, we have committed to providing them with a mentor from Fitchburg State University. So not only do they have their guidance counselors and their supports in the high school, we also are providing them with both a peer mentor and a faculty mentor. And why do this? Part of doing this is to help them have a connection to Fitchburg State, to see themselves coming to Fitchburg State, and for them to have someone to go to. We know that when students come to a campus, even if they just have one person that they can go to or they connect to, that makes all the difference in the world for them to be successful. So starting their junior year, they'll be connected to like an advisor from Fitchburg State. Once they are accepted into Fitchburg State University, we have committed to providing them not only with the ongoing supports academically, but financially, their junior and senior year, they will be able to earn $1,000 a semester towards their schooling. So as you can see, this program, it's just, I can't even tell you how excited I am about it, because it takes students starting really their freshman year of high school, helping them to see their potential, helping them to come into Fitchburg State University with the supports, and then turning around and being promised, which I didn't say, a position back in the Fitchburg Public Schools. They're back into their community. Students in their community then have the opportunity to have educators that represent themselves. The last thing that I'm going to say about this wonderful innovation program is that once they have graduated and they're first-year teachers or they're in their field, as an alumni, they are able to reach out to the faculty in education by posing questions, using our alumni resource page for resources. But let's say they have a question in regard to a student that is struggling with reading. If they pose that question is vetted by our graduate assistant, and then there's an outreach to faculty with that expertise. So we're helping them to develop from really their freshman year of high school all the way through their 4 years at Fitchburg State University, and then even beyond. So I am so grateful to Fitchburg Public Schools for working with us, for actually coming to us with most of this idea, and then us working collaboratively to create it. So thank you so very much. I would like to introduce next Superintendent Jokela.
Thank you, Dr. Murray. Thank you, Dr. Lapidus. Thank you, everybody, for attending today's important event. Why is this important for Fitchburg? Also, why is it important for Massachusetts and the students in Massachusetts? Those are really a few of the questions that we're trying to work together to solve. Fitchburg is, in many school districts across not only Massachusetts but across the country, is facing a major staffing challenge. Number one, we have teachers who every year retire or leave the profession. Now, with COVID, there's been a slowdown, even more of a slowdown, of teachers entering the profession. We're trying to motivate and incentivize teachers, young students in high school and actually even in middle school, to come be a teacher. Teaching is one of the most rewarding professions, careers, lives you can have. The ability to impact young people and grow a community are just second to none. I've had the benefit of being in other industries and seeing, the passion that's here in Fitchburg Public Schools to help our students, even during, over 2 years of a pandemic, has just confirmed the need for us and other districts to have young people who want to bring their passion to help educate the next generation of teachers. We've been working with Fitchburg State for many years, and our relationship goes back decades with McKay Elementary School and the work of my predecessor, Mr. Avenel, working with Dr. Antonucci as well. And this initiative that we're talking about today will help us not only develop a teacher pipeline, but also change the makeup of our teaching force and have a teaching force that looks more like our students. We've recently had a study done that shows that what the demographics of our school system is versus our students, and it's really 80-20. 80% of almost 80% of our students are diverse, and 80% of our teachers are not diverse. So this is a challenge facing many districts across the country. We're looking to bring in a new generation of teachers to help our students grow and achieve. So with that, I will turn the mic over to Fitchburg High School Principal Jeremy Roach, who also has a student here with us today. So thank you.
Hi, everybody. Good afternoon. Thank you. It's an honor to be here and to be a part of this actual ceremony where we will begin this agreement between Fitchburg State, the City of Fitchburg, Fitchburg Public Schools. As Dr. Murray said, President Lapidus, Superintendent Ravenel, this has been a journey of multiple years of working together. And as we approached it, looking at it from the school's perspective, we know our greatest asset is our students. And we know that we're going to need teachers that work with them. So we were really trying to think about how we could get our greatest asset to be prepared to be those next generation, that next generation of teachers who work in the schools. So again, I can't be more excited and grateful to Fitchburg State to be working with us around this. We have amazing students. I think there's some we'll hear from alumni, but also student who will be a soon-to-be alumni who will be here at Fitchburg State, and we can't wait to get them in the classrooms in the Fitchburg Public Schools, whether that's in kindergarten or grade 10 or middle school, wherever it is, because as Superintendent Jokula said, having the opportunity to affect lives, having the opportunity to do it where you grew up, where your roots lie, is a powerful thing that is going to affect future generations in the city of Fitchburg. So again, it's an honor to be here, and I'm super excited and really excited to introduce current Fitchburg State Junior and Red Raider herself and Falcon, Natasha Santiago Prado. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Natasha Santiago. As Mr. Roach previously introduced me, I'm an alumni of Fitchburg High and a student at Fitchburg State. I would like to begin by saying, thank you for this opportunity, and I am honored to represent the students at Fitchburg State. I am a first-generation college student, so to be given the opportunity of even becoming a teacher is an honor to me and my family. It means a lot. Especially when you come from a low-income family, you're not giving the same opportunities as other students. And just to be able to represent a community that really experiences this, and it's a problem throughout their whole life, is a great honor. And also to just represent students who don't have a voice and to empower them into embracing their culture, it's very empowering for me as a teacher. I want to push that idea into my classroom, and I want to create a diverse experience for students in a space where students can feel comfortable to share their own experiences and their own cultural experiences and don't feel like they should be silenced. Growing up, I grew up in the state of Washington. It was a very state that wasn't as diverse, so I was the only person in my whole community who was Puerto Rican. And growing up like that, I saw the shift of not always feeling welcome and always feeling like I I had to change myself in order to fit in with society and their norms. So to be able to be in a place where now I can share my cultural experiences, I can share my experiences, and I will be able to connect with my students is powerful. And I would also like to just keep on looking forward. I would like to just keep on pushing that idea of feeling the sense of community and welcomed, and that's what I've been feeling here at Fitchburg State, so I'm honored for that, and I'm thankful for to have the opportunity to even go to Fitchburg High, where I saw a total shift in that. I was welcomed. When you go into the halls, you're welcome with music, and you're welcome with this community that's really, I didn't have that growing up, so to walk into that, it was really, awakening for me, and it was a wake-up call for me to just embrace what I had and to not fear being different. So that's something that as a teacher, I would like to keep on moving up in my classroom and push that idea. So I'm thankful for that. So now I'm going to introduce Jaden from Fitchburg High.
Hello, my name is Jaden, as she introduced before. I'm a high school student, senior this year at Fitchburg High. I'm going into early education next year at FSU for FSU. I was a 4-year member of the Best Buddies Club, which is a special education program at our school, as well as interning at our local elementary school of McKay. At my internship, I learned that I had this passion for teaching, which was definitely life-changing, as it was not my original plan. But I honestly think that with this program, it'll definitely help me be the teacher that I want to be and have the positive and life-changing attitude that I want to pass on to other generations. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Genelise Rivera from Fitchburg High. I'm a current senior in the Fitchburg Teacher Academy at FSU, at FHS, sorry. I do guided learning at the school as well. I'm a 4-year member at Fitchburg High. I do the Best Buddies program, which with the special education. I'm attending the Mount for education as well. And I'm an intern at Longshore Middle School helping the special education.
Hi, everyone. This is just another example of the collaborative approach that the university certainly takes with the city. And we couldn't be happier with Superintendent Jokler and Principal Roach. By the way, Jeremy is soon to be going into a new job. And we're going to miss him dearly at the high school. But Bob's assured me we're going to get somebody, maybe not as good, but close, right? Right. But again, it's important, and I know Bob brought up the fact that as the chair of the school committee, that position I hold, it's always a challenge to try and get qualified individuals who look like the student body, quite frankly. And but what's more important than anything is the ability to impart your wisdom as the teacher or professor into a program that you folks have developed here in collaboration with the high school that is very timely. It's important today, and it will continue to be so. So any help we can get in addressing that need is certainly appreciated from the city side and the school itself. So thanks, everyone, and we hope for great success in this program.
Everyone look at me when you hold the pen. Great. Fantastic. Go ahead. Thank you.